Historical Farm's been here just over 40 years as a historical farm. The house itself that's behind you, it was built in 1856. The barn that you see in our background was built in 1881.
Wow.
So the
beautiful
living historical part is recent, but the farm has been here for a long time. We are part of Columbus and Franklin County Metro Parks, and so we are free to those people who choose to visit. Our goal is to present a family farm in central Ohio in the 1880s.
And it's absolutely beautiful here. You have a gorgeous spot, and the house and barns. Does the county or the state work to preserve them?
It's part of the Franklin County Park levy.
Okay.
So we're levy funded, and we've been really fortunate over the years to have great support and great visitors, and so I've been thankful for them and try to do my best so that everybody comes out and enjoys it.
How long have you been working here?
I've been here just a little over 20 years.
Wow, that's awesome.
Fantastic. And so you essentially provide interpretation and act as a guide when people are visiting?
Interpretation, guiding, and farming. So it is a living historical farm, and our goal is to not only help people understand what we're doing here, but we have to do the things too.
Wonderful.
It is hard to have a corn program if we don't plant the corn.
Right.
And we'll do that with 1880s equipment.
Fantastic.
And horses as they would have at the time. So
who is the family that lived here originally?
The family that lived here in 1880 was the Oman family.
Okay.
They came in, I want to say in 79, 80 in there.
Okay.
So a number of families have been through this plot of land.
Okay.
Some of the things that I think make this a really lovely park area make it really lousy farmland.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The farmer who was here raised 125 head of sheep, and he was grazing them on the, like you see out here behind us.
Absolutely beautiful,
though.
Marina,
right?
Yeah.
So we do want you to walk around with the animals too. I'm going to take another shot of the house, which is beautiful.
We're welcome to go in. The first floor is open.
Well, yeah, that would be great. If we go in there, we're going to ask you a little bit about what a Thanksgiving might have looked like in the 1880s.
You know what we didn't ask, which I do want to ask?
Go ahead.
Tell us the breeds of chickens you have over there.
The breeds of chickens we have over there are Black Spanish Minorcas.
I thought they were Minorcas.
And Buckeyes.
That's what we said.
Yes, we got the breeds right.
We got the breeds right.
Go us.
We've tried a number of different breeds back and forth. We've had breeding programs go through. We've had some disease issues. And so I don't know that we're going to be back to hatching our own chicken eggs out just because of that. We've tried Crevecoeurs for a while. We've tried Javas for a while. It seems like the best fit is the Minorcas and the Buckeyes.
Hey, the Buckeye is Ohio's chicken, right?
Well, it depends on.
It's a beautiful day here.
Yep. We can go in the side door. Go into the kitchen first.
Perfect. Is this a summer kitchen over here, or what was that?
That is a summer kitchen over there.
Bells are for staff use only.
No.
Yes.
I bet you needed that sign.
Oh my God, it's adorable.
Okay, Chrissy's going to move out of the way so we can see this. Oh, gorgeous kitchen. Gorgeous kitchen. Is that the original stove? Is that the original stove?
That is not the original stove.
Okay.
That's not even the stove that was here when I first started.
Oh my God, look at the chandelier up here.
Let me back up so I don't make anyone dizzy. Wow.
This is absolutely beautiful.
So this is the kitchen. They're just getting dinner ready from the smells of it and looks of it. Not sure what.
So basically this is the wash area here.
Yep.
With the pans. Oh man, I'd cook in a little kitchen that looks like this today. So adorable.
I was out there.
Is it okay if I put my bag back here just for a minute?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to put it around the corner.
Thank you so much.
So,
What's in there?
1880 stove, wood fired.
Oh man.
So I was splitting wood
That feels cozy.
when you came up here.
I thought that's what you could hear it. I thought
We
you
can
must be
smell
splitting
the
wood.
fire.
So,
That looks like apple
cake.
cake.
Apple cake.
Wonderful.
It's quite delicious. We've got some cider left over.
This is so quaint and gorgeous.
We're doing some fermenting on the kitchen table.
No, it shouldn't
No?
be.
Let's
Okay, tell us about it.
Well, so the ladies we've got almost everything out of the garden this year, but they will can and preserve as
Okay.
they would have in the 1880s. From the looks of it here, we've got apple butter, apple sauce, pears, pickled beets, sauerkraut,
Pickles?
bread and butter pickles.
Bread and butter pickles.
Is that cider?
This is cider.
Nice.
So
Oh,
we've
my
been
faves.
pressing out our apples, and we've just finished our pressing here over last week, and so we still have a little cider to drink here.
Fantastic.
This is amazing.
So,
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
we've
wow.
got sweet potatoes curing under the stove.
The stove is absolutely gorgeous.
It is.
Oh wow, those sweet potatoes are massive.
Yeah,
Now we gotta get them
Did
off
you
the
grow
line.
those here?
we grew those here.
Oh,
They
wow.
are massive.
They're underneath the stove.
Wowie wow.
Those are amazing.
Talk about just needing one. You can make 3 pies from one of those.
And this
Yeah.
hutch. Now, is
okay.
it here?
This was here.
Built-in hutch. It's a really cool.
And this answers my question about whether anyone's doing anything with the merino.
There we go.
Well, by the 1880s, if you were doing stuff directly with the wool, it was a hobby.
Oh, okay.
Spinning, knitting, spinning was definitely a hobby. You would probably buy on your yarn if you were gonna knit and crochet.
Gotcha.
The grandmothers in the 1880s would have probably looked at you askance a little bit, why on earth do
If you were spinning your own.
well, or even why are you knitting it?
Oh, okay,
Because
okay.
when I grew up, I had to knit, and they had to make the socks and the things.
Right.
that were new. But with the process of manufacturing,
Right.
you no longer had to. And I imagine the number of people, once they didn't have to make their knit anymore, they put down those needles and
So that's it.
never looked back. But you start seeing the introduction of hobby books. So you're not necessarily making socks, but you start seeing more ornamental things.
And I'm
Crochet
noticing
comes in.
Crochet comes in. Okay.
I'm noticing here we have a different wash area. So was this a hand washing versus pot and pan and washing there? Which, that's kind of, it's, good to see that there were 2 different areas. I'm loving the period light fixtures in here also. They're absolutely beautiful. They're oil lamps.
You have cattle. What kind of cattle?
We have heritage shorthorns, so we recently acquired them in the past couple years. We had been raising a beef shorthorn and a dairy shorthorn, and shorthorns were the breed. The Rennick family brought them in here in the 1800s.
Okay.
And while trying to stick with the shorthorn breed, the heritage shorthorn has genetics that trace back to that original influx. And
Fantastic.
they are about half the size of what a modern shorthorn is.
Okay.
And they were supposed to be good for beef and good for dairy, which means, like a lot of things, they're not great for either one.
Right. Dual purpose, so you get a little of each,
A
but
little each. Well,
Right.
So what are they better for? Neither.
Neither. You're an 1880s farm, all
Right.
right? You can't afford to have the specialization necessary. So
right.
they do a pretty good job at producing dairy, and relatively speaking, they've got a nice big frame on them. And so when they're done producing milk, you've got beef. If
Okay.
you look at a lot of your modern dairy
Right.
cattle,
So
they're all bone.
very appropriate for a homestead, just not
Yeah.
industrial level production.
No,
And that's
no.
okay.
That's you guys have everything.
I know, it's amazing.
I am already home. I'm not coming back to Maryland. I'm staying on the farm.
We do accept volunteers.
So what kind of pigs?
We have Poland Chinas.
Really?
Is the type of pigs we have, which naturally, as the name suggests, was developed in southwestern Ohio.
Okay.
Love it.
Okay.
So let's take a walk down to the chickens.
China. I've never heard this. Poland, China?
Poland China hogs.
Never heard of them before. Okay.
It was a lard breed typically.
Oh, okay.
And so
I would imagine that is important. You're not going to go get Crisco at the market.
you're not, and a lot of the lard soap being made in the 1880s was made with lard as a base.
Okay.
Lye soap is made with a lard
With
base.
lard, okay.
And with Procter & Gamble in Cincinnati, along with the large German population down there to eat the meat, you still have in Cincinnati the nickname of Porkopolis.
Oh, wow.
There's a flying pig marathon that they run every year. So
That's
it's
great.
still a big part of their identity, if not the raising pigs as part of the culture. But they used to run pigs through the streets of downtown.
Excellent.
I'm not sure what we're going to do with the fleeces because the state school growers closed.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at the pond.
The Muscovies. Oh, wait, and I think I see the Toulouse on the water, too?
Toulouse are on the water.
Oh. Oh.
Toulouse are on the water.
This is
Look
pretty.
at these babies.
Hey, gorgeous ones.
Oh, that's a gorgeous picture. Let me grab it.
Merino flock.
Yeah. So, we just, about a week ago, turned the ram in.
I was going to ask you that. Okay.
So
He's in with the ladies.
He's in with the ladies.
Where is he? I don't see
On the
horns.
other side there.
Okay.
I'm not sure about it.
Awesome.
Built in 1881.
It's had some help.
Are most of the outbuildings
Yeah, it's
restored?
had some fixing up over the years. But the structure is still the same.
Most of it.
Okay.
Again, it's had some help. The granary over here was built in the early 1900s and it's located from behind the barn to this site.
Okay.
The other buildings that are here on the farm
Sorry, baby.
were built to be sympathetic to the time period or from plants from the time period.
Look at these beautiful ducks coming through.
It's rolling. I need to go cough. Okay. Everybody,
look at these amazing, look at the green sheen on the ducks. Yes, this is amazing. Let's get over here. Walking into the barn. It is a beautiful structure though.
It is. And I've been, I've helped with it over the years, but there's been a lot of people help with that too.
Well, I love this. Everyone's pitched in to keep history alive so that we can learn from the past.
That is true.
I absolutely love that.
Beautiful Muscovies.
There they are.
A lot of support from our maintenance staff here and from the administration as well.
So are the horses who live in this farm here only, or is everybody kind of...
Well, the horses come in during the day to work.
Beautiful percherons.
Okay.
At the end of the day,
They're lovely.
Okay.
so these two, I suspect, from their placement, might have the day off.
They look pretty sleepy.
Well, they're out here and the other two are
beautiful.
inside. Somebody's going to have to pull the manure spreader.
That was invented in 1874.
The Kemp was the original.
Kemp. How many horses would the family have kept here?
The records we have from the 1880 census, I want to say puts it around 8 to 10.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
I want to double check that a little bit more.
Okay.
If I was going to get quoted on that number, but
That's it. We're just asking for a rough.
that's fine.
Yeah.
It's around a dozen.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds good.
They're your tractors. They provide all your power, and when your tractor's running low, you put in more gas.
Right.
When your horses are running low, you got to rest them.
Yep.
So we'll
Day off.
Take a minute. Well, or you work them for a couple hours in the field, and you bring back the horses and pick up another team of horses and go back out with a fresh team while the other team rests. And that's how you can get an 8 to 10 hour day or 12-hour
Okay.
day in the middle of the summer.
And the percherons are beauties.
They are...
Most of the time they are.
Most of the time they are.
Most of the time we all are. They can be ornery just like us. They got their own personalities, and when you're 1,800 pounds, that personality really shows through.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Are they all named?
We name the animals we work with.
Okay.
We don't name the animals we eat.
Yes, that's a good policy.
Well,
For sure.
It wouldn't affect me much now, but as a kid, I probably
Yeah.
would have had a hard time with it.
Yeah.
So who are these two?
These two right here, this is Bob and looks like Prince over there.
Bob's my dad's
Bob
name.
and Prince.
Yeah.
Bob is snoozing hard.
That's what my dad
Bob
does
likes
too.
to do that.
I was gonna say that's
I'm
what my
with you,
dad
Bob.
does.
That looks nice. Snoozing in the sun. Hi, Prince.
I believe that's Prince. He's got a half-sister, Judy, here.
Prince and Judy.
And they're hard to tell apart from the front.
Okay.
Judy-
Yeah, right.
Judy's got a forelock, gray. Yeah, that's Prince.
That's Prince. Hi, Prince. Gelded, of course.
Yes. Yeah,
Of
I don't
course.
need that kind of excitement.
The ram's probably bad enough.
The ram, yeah, probably. The boar's a lot more manageable than
Okay.
you'd think.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want anything to do with me. The ram's always checking things out.
Okay. The boar's not so much.
Well, you can smell I'm not a pig.
That's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
My lost their corn.
Yeah. It's self-serve.
So what
That's
would this
the
be used for? Is this a feeding
Old
area
equivalent of
here?
a round bale right there.
This is the leftover from threshing.
Mm-hmm.
That is a straw stack.
Straw stack.
Okay, so what we're standing in the middle of right now is the track of the horsepower sweep. The horses walked around in this circle, turned a set of gears, ran out to a gearbox, belt to a threshing machine, the output of the threshing machine, dumped it on that straw stack.
They would be doing here what they do in that amazing threshing barn at Mount Vernon.
In Mount Vernon.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we have a couple threshing videos online.
Oh, nice.
We can
We'll link to them.
link to them in our show notes.
Here's the straw stack. And what does the limb in the middle of it do?
Keeps the straw there. First couple years we stacked straw up on a pile, and you kept stacking and kept stacking, and it kind of went
Yeah, everywhere.
And we had straw from that fence over to the
Oh
hog house.
no.
That's a mess to
'Cause
clean
it
up.
just- well, it was. And so we ended up, well, looking for solutions in the past.
Mhm.
And so I came across a magazine article from 1884, I believe it was.
Okay.
Put a stick in the middle and stack your straw around it type of thing. I've since found other solutions too, but this was the quickest and easiest one I found in that day. And
I saw this used in the UK by a homesteader who was trying to do a potato bed. So that he used dirt and then put straw on the top, and said you have to make sure this is in the middle of it to keep it all together.
yeah, I believe it. Most of the time we get the question about the flagpole.
Jeez.
Well, once we get all the straw used and cleaned up, then you just have this stick in the ground
Right.
Right.
because it doesn't come out.
I guess you could make it into a flagpole if you really wanted to.
I don't need a
Okay, we're at Slate Run Farm. This is the turkey house. We're going to see the slate turkeys, and you have guineas over here as well.
Yes.
And guinea fowl would have been on an 1880s farm.
Yes, they'd have been available. Guinea fowl tend to make a lot of noise
Mhm.
when predators come around.
Yeah.
So if you think of guinea fowl as being the 1880s alarm system
Perfect.
for predators, so
Gonna get on this side.
you'd know what's going on, or if there was somebody trying to get in. Now,
Okay.
Hi, sweet peas.
Hey.
Hi.
so these two are kind of unique for us. We tried to incubate eggs in the spring and had zero success.
Okay.
But we left the hens alone in the back corner, and lo and behold, they hatched out two.
They went broody.
Yeah, they
Oh,
went
wow.
broody and hatched out two.
That's amazing.
Hey,
There were
you guys are
probably
born here.
a couple dozen eggs in there, but
Hey, you got
of
two.
them. So
So with the slate turkeys, is it the standard blue poultry genetics? Like you get white, you get blue, you get black?
Yeah.
Okay.
I call it gray, black, and then there's like a gray with a black splash on it.
Splash, yeah.
They're gorgeous.
And
That's
what
really
we
pretty.
have. When we started with the slates, they were, I think, critical
Yeah.
or threatened with the Livestock Conservancy. And I just looked it up today, and they're up to watch.
To watch the list, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
We work
fantastic.
closely with them also.
So
Look at you.
Hey, beauties.
they're gonna come out.
Uh-oh, somebody's out over there. Hi, you.
Are you interested in my phone?
So how do you like the slate? So they are period appropriate, obviously.
Yes.
How do you like them? Their personalities, etc.
They're fine by me. I probably haven't gotten to know them as much as you've gotten to know your chickens over the years.
Fair enough, yes.
They don't bother me too much, which is a big plus for poultry in my mind. Sometimes the toms on the other side get a little aggressive.
Do they?
I was just gonna ask, is that the toms are over there?
Well, the toms and the older hens are over there.
Okay.
These are just the two that were hatched here.
Yeah, just this
Hey,
year.
beauties.
So basically, even though they were hatched under a brood, they still have to go through a little bit of an integration process.
We pulled them out just because of when they hatched out, and wanted to make sure they were going to get the temperatures they needed.
Okay.
And he's making a lot of noises that aren't the standard gobble that everyone hears. Is that his alarm call? Like he's concerned for the hens?
She's
That's a she. That's a hen.
She is
So
Megan.
no wonder there's.
Maybe she's concerned for the youngins. Oh, here we go. Here's the boy.
Here's the Tom. I
Yes.
should have known that. Silly me.
Oh, look, everybody's coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
So she may have been calling the boys out.
There's the
Okay.
guineas.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Look at them.
It's so
The
amazing.
guineas can fly.
Right.
Okay. And I figured they'd jump the fence there in a little.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Then they'll
Have some
spend
guinea
the next
action. Hi,
half
beautiful.
hour Trying to get back in.
It's a game. So we had a great time at Slate Run Farm. We're walking towards this little covered bridge here. This is an amazing place for anybody in the area or within an hour or two or more. Come over to Slate Run Farm. I mean, it's amazing.
1880s working farm
With every animal that the farm should have.
heritage breeds and heirloom vegetables. It's a fantastic place.
Dave and Donna are amazing there.
And the other volunteers and staff.
Everyone's been so nice to us. Thank you for taking all the time, a few hours out of their day to be part of the show and show us around and everything. It's been so much fun. See you guys later.